So I talk to a lot of business owners. I'm in this sweet spot where I hear the complaints of those hiring. And then I also have a lot of freelancers inside my work group, my digital marketing work group. And so I'm in this sweet spot of like hearing from both sides of the story. And it's really fascinating. I see a lot of people who are struggling to get hired and to nail the discovery calls and have clients pick them over another candidate. And then I also talk to a lot of business owners who are just not happy with their current team. So I want to go into all of that. So you can be good at your work. You can be exceptionally talented. You can be knowledgeable and you can have the best work ethic and you can follow through like to the sun. But if you don't truly understand your client's business and what they need and where they're going and their vision of the business and how you can plug yourself in, then your business is not going to be around in the long term. I was talking to a business friend of mine, Allison, and she was ranting about what a slog it is to find somebody who gets it. So that's the thing. You got to get it. You don't just show up and do the minimal work, but you've got to understand the strategy behind what you're doing, see these opportunities to add into it and make it stronger, and really put somebody's business first, your client's business first. Anyone can whip out a Canva graphic. Anyone can throw together video editing and have those technical skills. But if you don't get the story behind it, the vision behind it, what the purpose is of these marketing things that you're doing and these tasks that you're doing, then you're going to be replaced. It's just how it is. So this is why I teach my unicorn digital marketing assistants to have these tech skills and this marketing knowledge, because you have to get into a client's business and apply it. It's all about application. To have that brain to put on somebody's business to help them work through their problems is critical thinking and it's problem solving. And this is how you stand out from overseas virtual assistants. This is how you stand out from people who are so specialized that they do that thing in a tunnel and they're not thinking about everything else. Oh my gosh, how many web designers will build a beautiful website but do nothing with SEO? This is why I teach my unicorns to have the skill set, and it's your foundation of marketing. Every single client's business is different. And then you can go out there and apply it. So the difference is you have a brain to do this work. If you're truly an intrapreneur, you're happy behind the scenes and you have a brain and you're coming up with ideas and you're part of the solution. You know, you're thinking about their business and you're coming up with strategies. You're paying attention. You can't stop thinking about your clients' businesses. There's a difference between generals and soldiers. Generals take the lead. They have the strategy, the ideas, all the things we're talking about, and they ultimately have ownership and leadership. Whereas a soldier is going to follow through with the minimal marching orders. They need to be told every step of the way. So how can you become a general? You can assume leadership. You can anticipate needs. You can go out of scope. It's okay to go out of scope. Everyone's saying like, only do this. Well, this is what makes my unicorns different, because they can apply their skills in different directions and they can rise up. That's how you're going to work up the ladder and get paid more and be this true intrapreneur. You can also go to your clients, ask your clients, what do you need? Start dreaming of this future position that you can get into and communicate. Tell them this. Tell them you can do more if you're being underutilized. Your client probably has a list of dream things that they're not getting done because it's time. We're all out of time. So rise up to that and help. Figure out how you can help, even if it's a management role, because maybe you're not the expert in that field. You can also invest in skills that will give you that confidence to rise up to be a general. You also need to invest in networks. People are going to help you get better. When you talk to other people and you figure out what's working, you do have to get involved. Sometimes you have to pay to play for those networks. You also can get the practice you need with your current clients. Like just gain those skills, doing things and volunteering and saying yes at every opportunity. Or if you want to do the bare minimum, you're going to be out of a job because those jobs are going overseas, especially repetitive tasks. Admin tasks are going overseas where labor is cheaper and you cannot compete with that. Your competitive advantage is you get the business because you've invested in skills, you understand online business, and you know marketing. When you know you're going to, like with a good client, it's somebody you want to be with in the long term, start like stepping into that role. You can have better follow through, like little things that will help, like daily tasks, daily projects, like follow through with what the client might have said in passing, what they've asked for. Make sure you're stepping up in that management role, trying to find ways to be more efficient with their processes and what they're doing, just thinking one step ahead. It's all about initiative. Watch out for competitors, for business related anybody. Get ideas from them on what they're doing. Pay attention. Soak up other industries as well. And this will help your clients get better. This will cement your role. This will show that you get their business. And the other thing you can do, help prioritize projects and tasks that will move forward. It shows that you get their business. You remember what their long-term game is. This is how I got booked out. This is what made me stand out. This is why I've never had to market my services, because my reputation preceded me, because I would think about somebody's business and I would actually care and I would apply it and I would find ways to make it unique for someone. Just because I learned this with this client doesn't mean it can't work for this client in a different way. That's what got me booked out. That's what's made me successful. I have an info session coming up, how to become a VA. If you're brand new to this and you don't know what I'm talking about and you have questions, it's going to be a very low-key Q&A. I'm going to talk about what is a VA and how to up-level from there, what you need to get started. I'll put that link here in the comments as well. And just know that my course will give you the skills. I can teach you the digital marketing. Anyone can learn that, and I can shortcut your path, 10 years of learning into what you need to know to get started right now. But I can't give you this work ethic of you caring about someone's business and your ability to think through things and problem solve for your clients. Like, you have to bring that to the table. You have to bring your work ethic and that factor. Let's call it the it factor, because this is what's going to make you different. There are other courses that will teach you how to set up a VA business and a freelancer business, but watch out, they don't always teach you the skills. You need to learn the how so you can apply it for businesses, because ultimately that's what clients need. They want you to get their business. Look for the clients who want you for the long term, where you can level up, where you can be the true intrapreneur. There's somebody behind the scenes making the magic happen, and that can be you. That's what they really want. They want that partner. So the biggest perk of doing this type of work is when you get results and you step up into that role, you can take credit for it. And when you take credit for it, you brag about it more or less on your email list, on your social. When you're in a discovery call, you talk about how you do this for clients, how you put your brain on their business, how you get them results. That's how you book the next client. This is how you start snowballing your reputation, getting more word of mouth referrals. It's how you do the work. It's how you show up and do the work.